today, as promised, is going to be a fun vlog. I've got a mystery box in the fridge. This was dropped off by Nick, who said that Sharon had the idea, and obviously Will and Hazel looks like they helped out with the artwork as well, so thanks to the whole girly family here. Okay, we just gotta say the artwork on here is amazing. There's Bond 8 tits, just great quotes, great drawings all over. For your vlog and your ass will follow. Life's not fair, life's not fair. Journey with me to the mind of a maniac, doomed to be a killer since I came out the nutsack. Just a fantastic Dr. Dre quote. Let's open this up and see what the note says. Okay, it's got a note. We'll read that. Welcome to your mystery box. Put your cooking skills to the test and create a dish or meal using the 5 mystery ingredients enclosed. You may use any pantry ingredients of your choosing that you have around the house to bring your dish together, as long as the mystery box ingredients shine through. Once completed, you and at least one other must judge for taste, presentation, use of mystery ingredients, and creativity. Well, this should be fun. Let's cut this open and find out what's inside. The only clue that Nick said was put it in the fridge. It's got some perishables, so that's where it was. Outside of that, we have no idea what's in here. Let's see. Okay. We've got shrimp. Ooh. Greek yogurt. Mushrooms. Some vegetable. I don't know what it is because I don't know that much about vegetables because I look like a guy that eats fucking vegetables. No. We'll figure it out. We'll cook them up. Onion maybe? I don't know. There's something. And quinoa. I've eaten quinoa one time. That's the only reason I know how to say it. But I've definitely never made it. So this is gonna be interesting. Let's try and figure out what to do with all this. So after 10 minutes of Googling what the fuck this is, apparently it looks like it's bok choy. It could be wrong, but I'm going with bok choy. That seems to be the best picture ratio. I don't even think I've eaten bok choy, let alone cooked with it. I've never cooked with any of these things. I mean, maybe shrimp, but like just fried up, already cooked popcorn shrimp or something, you know, not this. I don't know exactly what to make. With these, I think obviously the base has to be this quinoa because it is, you know, your grain. The yogurt in there though, that seems weird. I mean, I just made Alfredo sauce, so if I try to make some kind of, I don't have any more half and half. We're gonna focus on these ingredients being the main ingredients here. So let's just start cooking this as it would be some kind of almost stir fry or something, some kind of mushroom based sauce with the yogurt. See how gross that is. We'll cook the quinoa separately as a base, and obviously the shrimp we'll just kind of toss on top to see how it works. Maybe we'll throw it in there if it's feeling fishy. These are tiny shrimp, so that could be good. That could be a good thing to do. All these, by the way, are like high quality, like organic ingredients, so good job Nick and Sharon on that. Okay, we'll start with the quinoa. On the back it says 2 cups of liquid for every 1 cup of quinoa. Let's just start with that. If we need to make more, we'll make more, but let's start. I mean, we might have to do a couple different dishes, you know, to see if something sucks. I might have to instantly switch gears and go to something else because I've never done any of this. So let's just start with the quinoa. First things first. All right, we're adding the water. I've literally only made rice a handful of times, maybe 3 or 4 in my life, so I don't know. We're using the right burner though. We're using the right burner. I don't know the ratio of mushrooms to quinoa or yogurt or anything yet, so let's start off not with everything and we'll add to it as we go. Like, we can always add more, I think, probably. Some things we're gonna have to add to this, obviously, that aren't in here are seasonings. I'm gonna try and focus on stuff we have as much as possible for now until we fuck something up. But seasonings are important. You gotta season everything. So we're gonna just add some seasoning, some garlic, salt, pepper, just to start off and see where the taste flavor's at. We're gonna start off with a cup of yogurt. Why a cup? I don't know. It seems like a reasonable amount. It maybe might be too much, maybe a half a cup to start with. I've kind of decided if I fuck up, I could probably just try to eat shrimp and yogurt. I mean, it sounds kind of gross, but they're cooked and we could just be like, hey, we did it. We did shrimp and yogurt. That's gonna be gross, but we got this one. We're gonna start with this. I went, even though I said 1/2 cup, I just went full cup in there, so now it's happening. Okay, fucked up big. I thought this would work. It's too dry, and I was thinking about putting some olive oil in there, and I was like, that's gonna be gross with the yogurt, so I'm gonna put butter, because that'll give it kind of a creamier, you know, they're in the same dairy family. I gotta get some butter, because right now it's just burning at the bottom. It's horrible. I straight up do not know how to do this bok choy at all. When I looked at it, that looks like you shouldn't eat that part. I don't know. When I looked at it online, it looked like it was cut into these quarters already and just kind of fried the whole thing. So that's what I'm gonna try and do. That doesn't feel right. It feels like you shouldn't eat this part, but let's try it this way. Fry it up or whatever, and then we can cut it afterwards. I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to eat all of it or what part you're supposed to eat. Should have looked this up ahead of time, but we don't have time. We gotta fucking go. I feel like this peels apart. Maybe you're supposed to peel it and then cut the bottom off. That seems better. Let's try that. You shouldn't eat that shit anyways. Dropping these bok choys down. I don't know how many you're supposed to be able to cook in one pan at a time. We're gonna load it up. As many as it'll take, right? Pop the lid on here. Just steam that up for a few minutes. See where we're at. Okay, same thing with the bok choy. We're just gonna add salt, pepper, garlic to it. Just to get some flavor to it. Throw the salt on the ground after you're done with it. Just fuck it, right? You'll never see salt on the ground. You'll never see it. It disappears in the carpet. Okay, so for round 2 for the bok choy, I don't know, I feel like it was burnt and wilted a little bit. So I'm gonna cook the bigger pieces, chop them separately, and then top the leafy parts in a little bit later when it's cooking, just so they don't burn while the other part is still cooking. See if it works this way a little bit better. Now what we've all been waiting for, the taste. I don't have a taster here currently. So I'm gonna have to get this ready for when Brian or Ryan gets here. Tonight's a pilot's filming night. So both of them can try it when they get here. I'm gonna try it for now to see how it is. I was gonna do the bok choy on the side, and I just thought, you know what, let's throw it in there. Let's mix all these flavors together. Let's see how it comes out. I think I'm biased. I think I need to have someone else try this because I think it's fucking good. I think the quinoa is better than rice in this actually because it's like not super dry. You know how rice is like always too dry? You're never like, oh, rice is juicy. No, it's dry as fuck. We just eat it, but it's dry. Quinoa is not bad. Maybe I should be a quinoa person. And I'm not a normal, just regular mushroom person, but in like cream of mushroom when you're creaming it, although this was yogurt and not cream, so that's weird, but the sauce came out good. The yogurt gives it this kind of tanginess that's nice, and then it's just seasoned well. Okay, I just made the whole entire meal, but you're gonna notice that I didn't put shrimp in there. So it's a good thing I didn't use all of the yogurt or anything here, and I still have the quinoa. So I still have mushrooms, I still have the bok choy to throw in there. I didn't use all of anything. So we're gonna redo the same exact sauce, except this time, scrimps. I don't know how I forgot the scrimps, but we're gonna do the same sauce, same recipe that I just did. Fuck. Look at this. We already got it going. We're coming back from the dead here. It's looking a little wetter than before, but I think obviously the shrimp is gonna do that. No worries, we'll figure it out. We're gonna taste it, we'll keep it going. Reduce it down a little bit. I have a little bit of the other sauce from before. Maybe we can, you know, taste them side by side, kind of figure out what needs to be added or subtracted, you know. Subtracted? You can't subtract shit. We fucked up, okay? I totally admit that I fucked up. That's a part of it. That's a part of everything in life, is admitting you fucked up, and that's all right. But it's not the end of the world when people mess up, you know? You don't just write someone off as a human because they made a mistake. If that was the case, I'd be in jail or something, or worse, because I mess up everything. We kind of knew we were going to mess up from the beginning. I took less portions of each thing, thinking maybe we could do a different dish, because I've never even put any of these things together before. So our plan wasn't to mess up, but our plan was, you know, let's see what we can do and have a backup. And our backup was, we did a fucking kick-ass job the first time, but forgot an ingredient. So we're able to at least go back at it. I've already, you know, I cut the mushrooms a little bit smaller this time, and I cut the bok choy, which we found the first time I cooked it, it burned it a little bit. So then tried to cut it the second time, and it was much better. So you kind of learn as you're doing it. It's a process, right? Nothing happens in an instant, but it's not like practice makes perfect, like we think we're gonna get perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect at anything, but trying to, you know, get better at something. Cooking is definitely something that I've gotten a lot better at. I wouldn't know how to fucking even say quinoa, you know, a couple years ago. So it's a process, and we're doing it. So let's see how long this takes to go down, and then we'll take another look at it. Okay, Ryan's gonna taste the sauce from the first one while we're still getting the second sauce ready, recooking some bok choy, heating up the quinoa. Fucking around right now, we're doing it. What do you think?
Looks like biscuits and gravy.
I'm good at making biscuits and gravy, so.
Damn, puppy.
That's good. Now
good.
I thought you were gonna say gross. I thought you were gonna say gross.
No, it's really good.
Is it good? All right, Ryan. This is version 2. You taste the sauce. You said it was better than you thought, but you're nervous about the vegetables on top.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Looks like.
And the quinoa.
The pellets, yeah.
Yeah, pellets.
How do? You chop in, you scoop it, what do you mix it? Just like this?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like cake?
Okay.
It's a lot of sauce, man.
Add more quinoa.
It's hot.
Dude, I think it's good.
Is there some weird meat in here? It's
Shrimp.
Like yeah, fish.
Yeah.
It's actually really fucking good.
Right? It's not bad.
Can I have that on top of it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, try it with that on there.
I don't like green shit, man.
Neither do I. Try-
Oh, well,
It's hot. The flavor's good though, right? It's oily, it's nice.
it's really good.
Yeah.
What is this called?
With the whole dish?
Yeah.
I don't have a name for it, I just made it up. There might be a name for it, someone could Google it. Dude, I might be into bok choy. Bok choy is pretty fucking good.
I go order this for lunch. But it's hot. It'd be good on a taco.
Mm-hmm.
Or as a taco.
The shrimp makes it way chewier than before.
There's a fucking mushroom in here?
There's tons of mushrooms. So the ingredients were mushrooms, shrimp, bok choy, quinoa, and yogurt. The sauce is yogurt. You just got sick. Right? Just got sick. Like, why would you do that to me? It's yogurt based. It's not all yogurt. I did add
There's no yogurt.
a little flour, and I added
You're lying, dude.
butter to it.
You're lying.
The sauce is
The
yogurt.
butter I get. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah. That's all it is.
But no.
And then the only thing, they said you could add something, but you know, I just needed butter to cook with, so there's butter in there. And then it was a little loose, so I thickened it with a little bit of flour. And then I was going to use cornstarch, but we didn't really need it. And then I used garlic, pepper and salt.
It's good. It really, I'm housing it, dude.
Yeah. I'm shocked you're eating that much.
It's really good.
That tells you how good it was. Well, this was a super fun challenge. Thanks, Nick and Sharon, for coming up with the idea and bringing it over for the vlog. This is like a fun idea. I would definitely do this again.
Yeah, do it again.
This is a super fun idea. And, God, it tastes like a good idea, and it worked.
Tastes amazing, guys.